Hi Gemini, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Darlings. This is your WTF reading for September, the early part. Nothing to really announce. So let's get on with your reading. So could I have an energy card for Gemini, please, for the early part of September? Nice little pile just fell out of the bottom of the deck. So we have got Cosmic Ocean, current dreams, future realities and new beginnings. What new ponds are you swimming in? Are your dreams vivid at the moment? Are you able to see your future through your dreams or even meditations? But literally I heard, what new ponds are you swimming in right now? Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing and opportunity. You couldn't get any clearer than that, can you? Opportunities are arising for you left, right and centre. You have more clarity now than you have ever had before. And everything that you are doing at the moment is being confirmed for you that it is absolutely the right time for you to bring your current dreams and future realities and new beginnings into being. Very nice. Oh, I do like this card. The Isle of Avalon. Healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. Darlings, I do get the feeling, Gemini, that you haven't been whole for a long time. It's taken you some time to gather yourself together and look at your future and see exactly what it is that you want surging forward. It's taken you some time to stand in your own power and understand that your dreams are just as important as anybody else's. And I think you've finally reached out and you've gone, oh yes, I'm having that. I'm having that. I'm transforming myself. I'm healing from all the past hurts and I am surging forward. Very nice. So, what started your what the fuck? Facing your fears and taking your power back. Manifestation. I tell you what, you're enough manifesting big, aren't you? Oh, I'd say you are. Movement and journey. Where the fuck you need to be, Gemini. This is going to be a long reading, loves. If you haven't already got a cup of tea, go and get one. What can Gemini do about this situation? Thank you. What's out of their hands for this early part of September? Thank you. Lots of major arcanas. Reconnecting to your true self. And your outcome. Okay, darling, so what started your WTF? You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have worked so damn hard on becoming the master craftsman. You've left the door open for opportunities, which is saying to me that you may be diligently working at something currently, but you're not dismissing that there could be other opportunities out there for you. You've got the buddleia just outside, which attracts the butterflies, and the butterflies are very spiritual. So just know, and the pigeon on the doorstep is a messenger that things aren't all as they appear, and it could be that you're diligently working away and all of a sudden an offer comes in that you can't refuse. And then in comes the Earth Mother, the Queen of Pentacles. She looks out over her kingdom with great pride. She invests in people, in time, in education, and she just knows that she's done everything she can for each and every subject in her kingdom. She has got the bowl of nuts, which would normally be the cornucopia, but in this it's a bowl of nuts for abundance. But she comes in knowing that she's loved and comforted and nurtured and brought people on. I'm kind of getting that that is the energy that you are currently standing in, Gemini. I know you're an air sign, but I do get that for the first time in your life, you have been able to completely touch base with the earth and understand what it means to ground yourself. You now have the ability to do that. So facing your fears and taking your power back. Four of Pentacles. Now, you could be holding on to some cash because you're saving for something. It could be emotions that you're holding on to. There's somebody at that door that you're looking at and you're going, you're not having any more of my hard-earned money. You're not having any more of my emotions. You're not having any more of being an energy vampire around, because that's exactly what this person is. But in behind that, I don't get it was just one energy vampire. I think there's a bloody collection of them. Now, the Five of Wands for me is about a collection of people who can come together. They can make magic, but oh boy, can they make fucking mischief when they get going. And I get that you are probably the common denominator. I don't get that these people would particularly be friends if it wasn't for one person in the group bringing them together. And I think that's you. And I think you're looking at this group with more clarity, and you're questioning, is the effort worth the outcome? And this is where you take your power back. So facing your fears is like, hell no, I'm not doing this anymore. And taking your power back is actually seeing, I'm going to guess, seeing for the first time that this collection of people are actually no good for you and they are sucking the life out of you. And taking your power back will be you making that decision that even if you meet up with them singularly, that you will not be meeting up with them collectively anymore, because it just drains you physically, emotionally, spiritually, essentially every aspect of you. Wow. Manifestation. This is powerful. So you're manifesting, looking at something from a different perspective. So why aren't you? It's as simple as that. Why aren't you? Why aren't you opening yourself up to other possibilities? Why aren't you opening yourself up and unhooking your foot, getting out of that bloody tree and seeing things for what they are? You seem to be going round in perpetual circles. You've got the infinity sign. Let's just go round. Let's go round and round, 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 round. And it's one perspective, whereas you should be looking at it from different perspectives and then voicing what it is that you need other people to know. In comes the Horned God. He is the advocate for everybody in nature, or everything in nature. Animals, flora, fauna, insects, the works. It doesn't matter what it is. He gives a voice to those who don't have a voice. And I'm kind of getting that that is one of your superpowers, that you have the ability of doing that. So your perspective may be a little bit jaded about your superpower. It may be jaded that you've put a lot of effort in with very little reward, and it's kind of got on your nerves. So speak up, tell people what it is that you need in order to sustain you being this wonderful advocate for everything in nature. But also, being that advocate, sometimes we forget to think about ourselves, and in comes the High Priestess, highly intelligent, highly intuitive. She draws energy down for the moon and allows the moon to illuminate for her what she needs to do, where she needs to go. But her intuition is so tuned in that she knows what to add to that cauldron and when to add to it. She knows the recipe. She doesn't need a book. She's got the standing stones of protection. As you have your voice, in comes the protection that surrounds you all the time. Gemini, try to connect with this next full moon. I think it's the 31st. Please check wherever you are in the world. This is a huge moon, and it's the second one in August, so it is a really powerful moon. Don't just do it on the full moon. Try to connect to it as it starts to build from the new moon up to the full moon, because that's when you get the most potent power. Look at all of these, and then right behind that, this is all your manifestations. This is what you want to do. You want a new perspective. You want to be able to have your voice like you give to other people. You want to be able to use your intuition. And then you've got this card. Look at him looking at all those 3 cards. But he's walking away. Don't walk away from the things that you hold dear to you. Even if it seems like you're walking away to a brand new way of life, look back and count your blessings that you had previously. Be grateful for those lessons, because you will take those skills with you. You'll walk away, but you can't walk away from yourself. So moving maybe from the city to the countryside or vice versa, maybe having this clarity of mind that you really want to shift yourself forward, not just physically, but spiritually as well, and clearing out the emotional baggage. Now, all of that at the moment is in your manifestation. I don't think it's far away. I think what you will see over the 4 weeks is your perception will change. Your voice will get stronger. Your intuition will build. And by the end of September, you will have walked away, taking with you all of the skills that you've learned and the lessons that have been given to you by other people. That is really powerful. And there's 3 major arcanas there. Massive shift. Movement journey, where the fuck you need to be. You got the 7 of chalices. There's options, choices and blessings around you, around loved ones, around lovers, around business, around everything basically. New contracts, could have your heart pumping. Wow, you know, that's amazing, and all the rest of it. Just be careful of the naysayers, of the whisperers, of the people that don't wish well for you. Just be careful that those whispers in your ears are well meant, and they are not intended for you to make a decision that gets you to live somebody else's life and not your life. Because the new beginning that's coming towards you is the Ace of Chalices, and that is a new beginning entirely for yourself. Filling up your chalice on your own for the first time in your life, and actually understanding that true happiness has to start with yourself. And if you build your own love for self, your own true happiness, your own respect for self, then nobody else can actually take those away from you, no matter what you enter into. And right in behind the chalice is the harvest. The harvest is telling me that you've sown these seeds for a very long time. This dream that you've had of building this chalice for yourself has been a long time coming. And finally, you are seeing a harvest coming through that you are able to share with other people. And then right in behind the harvest, you have the scythe. The Sith is described as a fairy or a witch, depending on the folklore that you look into. She draws energy down from the moon and the goddess. She has got, let's go through the list. She's got rosemary for remembrance, lavender for protection. She's got candles alight for intention. She's got her book of shadows. She has her athame for drawing down energy. And she has this lotion or potion that she allows the fae folk to add a little bit extra of magic to it. Behind her, she has the broomstick or the besom to sweep away the old stuff what no longer serves her. But she also has the fire of passion and desire behind her. She is a very lucky card to get in this reading indeed. She is telling me that the harvest that you've been waiting for, not only has it come in, but you've got this wonderful spiritual magical kitchen that you are able to harness all of that wonderful energy and use it completely for yourself. And it's not selfish, Gemini. It's not selfish to keep stuff back for you. Nice. Really nice. So, darlings, with that protective energy, you use lavender and rosemary around you. Coming into October, rosemary is really relevant because we look at connecting back with our ancestors. Lavender is highly protective, and now is the time of year to go and harvest it. Even if you're harvesting it from the wild, go and do it now, because now is the time where the seeds are getting to drop and you can gather those lovely big prongs that come out of lavender, tie them up in little bunches and hang them around the house. I've got one hanging down the pipe work in the kitchen at the moment. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so go and do that. It's important that you do that, that you connect with that kitchen, that you understand that your spiritual kitchen is there to help, not just to protect you, to get you focused on all of this lovely stuff that you want to do going forward. What can you do about this situation? Stop fucking waiting around. It's as simple as that. What are you doing waiting on the dockside? It ain't going to come to you. The ship cannot come any closer to you. You have to go to it. Whether it is stock that you're waiting for, whether it's a person you're waiting for, whether it's a dream you're waiting for, stop waiting around for it. Go and do something really positive. Because right in behind the Three of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands telling me that your passion and your desire is being recharged by those parting skies. So the sun is clearing those skies out of the way to ripen off these beautiful cherries at the bottom, and oh boy are they sweet. You have got a lot of opportunities around you, an immense amount of opportunities. What's out of your hands? What can't you do anything about? What is the universe working with you on? You have the Standing Stone. This is your sister card. This is the Libra card. So you could have Libra within your birth sign, absolutely. And some of you may liken to Libras, another air sign. But they are saying, finally, you feel like you're balanced. You feel like there is no resistance in your labyrinth. There is that feeling that there is no reason to harm none, including yourself. You feel protected. You feel the sun on your face. You feel that the standing stones are there for you. And the universe is saying they've been working diligently in the background to make you feel like this. And it is slowly building, and you are slowly getting there. But by the end of September, this will definitely make you feel like you could climb mountains. Not just rocks, but mountains. It's very nice. Reconnecting to your true self. All those wands, Seven of Wands, options, choices and blessings. Same as the chalices, except there is a word of warning with this card. Those wands are identical. There's nothing to choose between them, but you are putting yourself at risk to get a higher wand. There is an easier way. Step off that stool, get away from that fire, pick the bottom wand up and flick off the one that you want. Do not put yourself in unnecessary harm's way to achieve a goal. You don't have to do that anymore. You have left that hardship behind, well and truly behind. Now, with these options, choices and blessings being presented to you, you do not have to jump through hoops of fire or stand over a fire to get what it is that you want. You've only got to say. You've only got to say, you just put it out there. This is what I want. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for it. It's mine. End of story. Outcome. Male or female, the King of Thames is here. No nonsense king. Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. Could be your good selves. Could be that there's something legal going on around you. Maybe some documents need signing. Maybe you need somebody to look into something for you. Read some legal documents. But this king is no nonsense. Doesn't do he said, she said. Doesn't like lies. Doesn't like stories. Likes the bare facts. Likes to draw down energy with that athame so they can cut away all the nonsense and get down to the bare bones of the issue that's going on. And I'm kind of getting that is currently the energy that you are presenting to the world. But as you get further into September, you will realise that is the energy that you enjoy being in. You don't want the nonsense anymore. You don't want to have to go and justify what it is that you are doing, because you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you know what your plan is for the future, definitely with these cards here. So if this is you standing in your energy, cut out what no longer serves you, and it will release you to the next level of that spiritual human experience that you so crave and that you are seeking out. So what's hidden from you? Don't think it's that far away, but you got the Knight of Wands. The sun is in the distance and you're diligently trotting towards it. And in comes the universe to remind you to enjoy the journey, the twists, the turns, the roundabouts, the forks in the road. Do not avoid them. Do not go straight to, what is it on Monopoly? You know, do not, I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I'm too bloody old now. But on the Monopoly board, it tells you do not go straight to that jail, isn't it? Yeah, enjoy the journey, all the twists and turns. Just enjoy what's going on around you. Very nice. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Gemini for early part of September. Anything else for Gemini, please? Take that one. So, my lovely Geminis, look at this. Summer, bask in joy and light. I kind of getting that although we're going into the autumn, you are going to feel that your summer has been extended, because that's the kind of feeling that you're going to get from all of this. White Witch, be the light. Whatever it is that you do, let your inner light shine. It will attract people. You will make new friends, but it will also draw that knowledge and that wisdom that you are so craving further towards you. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. It's all about perception. Darlings, wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.